Batman Superman World's Finest, issue 6, Mark Waid writing with Travis Moore now on the art. Which and they are still good, although obviously Dan Mora is a tough act to follow.
However, you could do a lot worse than Travis Moore. The art was
you absolutely could.
Yeah, very gentle and soft kind of art, and very welcoming.
So yeah, the art is very good, and this is the story of where Robin landed in time, and it turns out he's towards the end of the 19th century, right? It's 1892, and he, would you believe it, he finds a circus to join to sort of pass the time until help comes to get him out of the timeline.
Yep.
And he's got a bit of a mystery. There's a sort of thing where a couple of guys have been killed, and they've been blaming it on the animals, and they're going to kill this lion, and Dick interferes and says, "Nope, I'm not letting you do that. Let's actually prove who the culprit is just now."
He manages to do modern science in 1892. And between that and some of the dialogue throughout this book, I know Mark Waid is just playing with the Silver Aginess of it, because it feels very intentional.
I mean, I don't think the modern science thing's that ridiculous. Like, he knows techniques, and he's got some tools in his tool belt. Like, I can get...
I mean, to analyze blood, though, in 1892, to know if they came from an animal, or it's just, I don't know. Maybe I watch too much murder documentaries.
Maybe he knows what the human blood looks like, so he instantly just knows that this is wrong.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just feel that Wade's definitely leaning into the Silver AG, because
it's not like he's checking DNA and like stuff like that.
No, but still, and also him going to the circus and being the trapeze artist, and I was like, please don't end this up that he's the first Grayson. Let's not do a time circle.
No.
And thankfully they didn't.
No, the transition to like Batman showing up is quite fun, because Dick's doing the his trapeze stuff, and he just sort of gets grabbed by Batman, and it's like, "Oh, you're here," and they kind of like talk, and it's like, yeah, they found him by because Dick left a message under a rock, which they found in the future, and they trace it back to then, and Superman's there as a classic strong man. He's got his top off, which is fits his look, because that's kind of what his outfit was originally based on.
Yep, I love that part. That was real fun.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all.
And the lady in the circus hitting on him,
Sure, yeah.
It's like, what are you made out of, you beefcake? That was so funny to me.
Yeah, so it's all very pleasant. It's kind of nice and lighthearted and fun, with the mystery to solve. But they stick around for a little bit to see, to solve this case. The bad guy sets a fire, of course, and Superman has to put it out. And it turns out that the guy that we're working for was actually the culprit, because he was killing these other thieves that had joined the circus, and there was a big bag of money, and it was all a ruse, and Robin
so
figures it out.
Yeah, these three guys that had joined the circus right before Dick did, and two of them are the ones that end up dead, and so they think it's the one guy, and they're trying to pin it on the animals, but come to find out that the animal trainer uncovered them and wanted to be cut in after they killed the first guy. So then he decided to flip on them to keep it all for himself. And,
he wants bigger shares as he goes. Yeah. So it's a decent little story. It's a nice light-hearted. I think what I appreciate about this, like you say, the Silver Agency of it, there's just a nice like fun feeling to the whole thing. That it's just kind of comforting. And the art's pretty solid. I felt this is a really nice time, this book, and even more so this issue, because it was away from all the demon stuff. I got to just enjoy kind of a fun like Batman Superman story that featured Robin. I mean, Robin was the main character in this issue, to be honest. So we'll see what they do next time. But yeah, they're starting the Boy Thunder stuff next issue.
Right. So
we'll see what they do with that, with this new sidekick style character. But I had a good time. I think it has this sense of whimsy to it, and I'm not a big whimsy guy generally, but there's a certain sort of like type of whimsy that I think works in comics, because you've got this kind of nostalgia for simpler times, and I think Wade's very much been going for that in the book in general. But I think here again, it feels like he's really playing it up with all the circus stuff for Robin.
Yeah. Well, and then still with the Silver Age stuff too, of like, oh, we followed your Tachyon trail to the past, and it just he hand waves it away in one thing, so you can enjoy the story of Robin solving a murder in a circus. And like you said, you're not like, it's nothing to get too caught up on, because the story is still so fun and lighthearted that it goes down real smooth.
Yep. All right, what are you giving Batman Superman World's Finest issue 6?
I'm gonna give this one an 8.
Yeah, I agree with that. Straight 8. Nice and simple, solid. Good stuff.